Hi, I'm Old Sneelock. Welcome to another episode of Old Sneelock's Workshop. Do you remember a while ago I had a really high water bill? Well, the water bill got up to about 746 cubic meters of water, which was close to $740. So, 93 cents a cubic meter. The reason that the water bill is so high is because something happened to the water softener. We ended up getting a new water softener. It's a rental. I just had them come in and replace it. They said that was an old unit, hadn't been sold in 10 years. How long ago did we have it put in? 11 years ago. So they must have gave us a rental unit that was sitting there smoking hot trying to get it off the shelf. In any case, it worked for 10 years. And we started having problems with it. So the city of Kalamazoo decided that they would give us a leak adjustment. And they dropped the bill from 750 some bucks down to 106, which was fine with me. No way in the world we went through 746 cubic meters of water in 3 months' time. Just one of those things. Having solved that problem and got a new water softener put in, what do you find after you do anything that disturbs the water lines? You have these little guys plugged. This is the one off the small bathroom, and it is packed full of dirt. Thing to do is just take it apart and clean it. This little screen has stuff in it, and I can more feel it than see it. It's sand, and sand doesn't show up much in water. It's just kind of blends into your skin, but it's there. I can feel it. This part out too. First thing we did after we had the water softener changed is we went into the little bathroom and flushed the toilet, washed our hands in the sink. Oops. Always want to leave the stopper in the sink when you're doing this, because if it slips out of your hands and goes down the drain, good night, Irene. I think, see that white stuff around the faucet nozzle? That's the kind of stuff that I'm seeing in the water line. We went a month without a water softener. And I think the line's filled up with junk. Okay, I'm gonna stack this thing together and we'll come back. Okay, we got the faucet all together. Now we'll go put it on the sink. This just threads in there. Oh, that's no good. Thing's spraying all over the place. Oh, the O-ring fell out. Okay, now we'll put this back in. See if I can get the thing put in correctly. Maybe I need to do this right-handed. Well, we're not getting any water out of that faucet at all. What in the world is going on here? Back to the workbench. It seems this little screen is just packed full of stuff. Hear it? Yep, that's the needle pushing the material out of the little hole in the screen. So this is going to take a little while, and I'm just going to go through and punch out all the little holes, and that should open up the screen and let the water flow through the sink again. All those holes were plugged with dirt. When I started, you couldn't see through the holes, and now you can see the white background through the holes. Interesting. There you can see the white back there. That's it. When I started, you couldn't see through the gray screen in the front and see the white background. Now you can see it. Quite a job of punching out all those little holes. But that's okay. Job's done. Now we have to see if it's going to work. This goes in like that. That's a water restrictor, and I don't even like that being in there. All that does is reduce the amount of water you get out of the sink. I'm going to leave that out. We'll put this little screen in. See what that does. Actually, you know what? I'm going to leave that out too. It's like the little restrictor in the shower head. Makes it so you don't get as much water out of your shower. And that's what the valve's for. You turn on the valve how much water you want to get out of the thing, and it should give you that amount of water. Instead of having somebody put one of these stupid little baffle plates in there with an O-ring on it. The O-ring serves no purpose. Doesn't seal anything. Doesn't make anything better. This little screen obviously didn't stop the junk from getting in the other screen, and it's just a pain in the neck to get in and out. So we're going to leave that out. Now we'll see how the faucet works. Once again, you want to leave the drain plug closed while you're working on the faucet. Don't want anything going down the drain. There, let's see. Ha! That's a better stream than it had when I first put it in the sink. Yeah, that's the way to do it. Now, the toilet flushes, but it only fills at a trickle. That's because that valve is screwed up. Well, I'm still laid up and can't do any heavy lifting. But when I get to feeling a little better, we'll come back at this one and take that valve out of there and get that thing cleaned out, because I bet it's full of the same stuff. In any case, I think we got this. I've got the sink working, and we'll get at the toilet here pretty quick. It'll flush, but it takes about 15 minutes to fill the tank. I think we're okay on that one. We have another bathroom, so I can survive the interval while I'm healing up. If you have any suggestions for new video, questions about today's video, or any of the other videos on the channel, just drop a note in the comments. You know I read them all. Thanks for watching.
This video is not to be viewed by anyone under the age of 13 in the U.S. or 16 in the European Union without the express written permission of the parents or the legal guardians of the underage person. Such written permission must be on file at the local government entity in charge of enforcing the rules and regulations established by the FTC. Anyone violating these terms is admitting by default that they hold harmless the owners and operators of this channel. Any and all questions should be addressed to your local branch of the FTC.